What's going on, everybody? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at Transformers Power of the Prime's Rippersnapper. This is from Wave 2 of the new deluxe class figures from Power of the Primes, and as you can see, he is a Terrorcon, and he is a fish monster. So there you go. Looks pretty good in the package so far. I found this at my local Walmart today, and I was excited to finally see these guys in stores. You can see a little bit of Abominus on the side there. Sorry if my camera is kind of in the way. And on the back you can see a little bit more about Rippersnapper here. You've got the Beast mode, or Monster mode, or whatever you want to call it, and of course the Robot mode up here. Wearing Prime armor in both modes, which is, I guess, kind of a neat thing. And then a Prime Master attached, in this case Alchemist Prime here. And it's got the little blurb, how will the ferocious Terrorcon ground attack specialist wield the power of the Primes? Question mark. Transforms in 14 steps. And that's pretty much all you need to know about this particular figure. So we're going to go ahead and get this guy opened up and check him out in hand right now. Alright guys, so here we have Rippersnapper in his Beast mode, or Monster mode, or whatever makes you happiest. And of course we're going to check out his collector card. In this case it's a little strange, he's actually in Robot mode for his collector card, which is a little different. Terrorcon Rippersnapper and Alpha Trion Rippersnapper eats any data that proves his inferiority. So weird. Who is writing these? But anyway, that's that. You also get this handy dandy little fist thing with this guy. So that's pretty cool. It's got a little doodad on the top. So, you know, you got all the stuff now. So yeah, you can attach that in his robot mode, or probably in this mode as well. Yeah, looks like it's got some slots here. You could plug this in just like that in theory if you wanted to, if that's you know, if that makes you happy. So you got that going on. I'm not going to do that though. And here's Rippersnapper in all of his glory, and he's kind of fun. Like I do like this design, this version of Rippersnapper. He's got some articulation going on. He can open his mouth, his little shark monster mouth. You can see he's got some teepees up in there, and that's cool. You can close that up as well. You can adjust his shoulder cannons, should you so desire. The arms are on ball joints, of course, because these are the robot arms. You can swivel these. The elbow is also on a ball joint. And for a deluxe figure, he's got wrist swivels, so that's pretty cool because he's got the claws and the robot fists. And you don't want to just have these out like that, so you want to give them some kind of more animalistic claws going on. That's cool. No waist articulation in this mode, but he does have this little fishy tail that you can swing up and down if you so desire. He does have his back legs on ball joints as well, and they go, you know, back and forth. Of course, he's got a knee bend here. It's a little restricted just because it's not really meant for articulation so much as transformation, but he does have that going on. And overall, I mean, it's a cool little fish shark monster dude, and it definitely works. I like it. I actually really like this guy. It's pretty. He's a lot of fun. So transformation on this guy is pretty simple and very similar to the planes from what is it? Combiner Wars. So what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and swing these leg bits up like this, just like so. And he's got some, it's a little hard to spot. He's got a little tab right there that's going to plug into one of these holes right here on the legs. So you're just going to go ahead and pop that just like so. All right. I think, yeah, it's that one. I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. And so what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and separate the legs here. Actually, maybe it might be better for us to, yeah. So we're going to pull these bits down first. My apologies. Then we're going to pull these bits down, again, just like the planes from Combiner Wars. Should be pretty used to seeing this by now. We're going to go ahead and swing these up, and now we can go ahead and separate the legs. And we're going to bring the shark tail bits up and around, and we're just going to plug them in just like that to fill in the legs, just like so. And you'll probably have to readjust the monster legs as well, and perhaps even readjust the robot legs because they want to just pop out. There is a little slot right here that's supposed to meant to attach to this tab, but it can be a little finicky when you're trying to get it all together. There we go. That's got it. And the other side is solid. So we're good. We're good. And then just go ahead and rotate the waist around just like so. Fix all the parts that it came undone. And you're almost there. So the arms are very easy. Just going to turn the wrist just like that. Turn the wrist. And then bring the shark head back. And it's just going to come down and plug into these two slots right here using these two tabs right here. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Now you adjust the shoulder cannons however you like, and turn the robot mode head around if you had it reversed for beast mode, which you can or you don't have to. It's totally up to you. But there is Rippersnapper in robot mode. Very nice, and he does look pretty cool. I like all of the paintwork on this guy, if I can get the camera to focus, which would be real sweet right about now. There we go. So I like all the paintwork around his chest, the Decepticon logo tampoed on there, and a cool thing about this guy is he's actually got, well, first of all, he does have the combiner connector right here. But more importantly, he's also got this little bit right here, which actually folds down to cover up the port that you can attach the Prime armor to. So it's actually really, really nice, because one of my problems with the Dinobots is that they just have holes in their chests. But this guy actually has a little panel that flips up to cover that, and it looks really nice. He's got a ball jointed head that you can get a decent range of motion out of. Not too restricted. You can look up a fair bit and look down a little bit too. Again, he's got those ball jointed arms. Very nice. Very nicely done. And it looks like, I want to believe that his arms can come down, but I don't think that they do. Like, I want to, well, his arms can go up. I know that much. He's got the connector port that can go up like this. You can get some really nice motion out of those arms. But I thought this panel was meant to, like, fold out or down or something like that. It doesn't seem to do that, and I don't want to force it. So if I'm missing something there, kind of let me know. But as far as I know, those don't move. But he does have a waist swivel. He does have a slightly restricted hip joint that is a ball joint. He does have a thigh swivel, and he does have a 90-degree knee bend. No ankle articulation or anything like that, but his feet are cut at a slight angle, so you can get that A stance if you so desire for some of those dynamic poses. But otherwise, he just looks pretty cool. Like, I like him. I love his shoulder cannons. I like his little Wolverine-y claws there. And I think they did a pretty good job with his beast mode as well. And overall, I'm very pleased with him. I'm looking forward to getting the rest of the Terrorcons so that I can, have a full-on Abominus that, actually looks nice and updated, which would be pretty neat. But overall, yeah, he's a pretty solid figure. I'm quite happy with him. And I think he might be my favorite of the deluxes out of this line. I know two of the figures are Dinobots, which, I have a proclivity for dinosaurs, but I think this guy might have stolen the show away from them, and a lot of it is to do with this weird chest panel. Just those little touches like that are enough to put me over. Plus, wrist swivels, good posability, and just overall nice paintwork and stuff like that. So really, really well done. So that is going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be back with more stuff in the future. In the meantime, consider supporting me on Patreon. It really helps. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.